Hey everyone, Chris Hogigi back with another toy review, and it's going to be my last review of 2020, and it's going to be on the the Spartan Collection Halo Infinite Master Chief, or my modded Halo Infinite Master Chief from the Halo Spartan Collection, because if you can see here, I did the little mod that gives you more posability in the torso already. I already did that, but yeah. Just figured I'd tell you guys off the bat. I already modded this guy to get more torso movement, but anyway, even without the mod, this figure is still awesome. I mean, the figure was still great. It was still really good. Just the torso was very limited in possibilities, so I did that mod, and he's a bit more posable now. He's a better figure now. And well, yeah. Now, there again, like with a bunch of figures I reviewed, it's not perfect. And I'll just get one out of the way. His left shoulder pad, this almost came off when I was moving the arm around. It almost came right off. It was like hanging from a bit of plastic. So I used super glue on it. I actually had to use super glue on this twice. But yeah. And another pick are the weapons, which we'll get into it now. Well, while we're at it, we'll just get into the accessories and features. Starting with the features, he has these little pegs that, you know, you could turn around and push them in. Like so, these are actually how they look like from the package, but you can remove them. And I just dropped it. Turn them around and plug them in the other way. And he has a little storage for his sidekick pistol, which I'm not familiar with. And yes, there is a hole there because I wanted to make a hole for this leg as well. Or a hole in the gun so I could plug into this leg. But anyway, it goes in there. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of this gun. I mean, obviously Halo Infinite hasn't come out yet, so I'm not familiar with this weapon. But that's just me. And he has an assault rifle, which kind of looks like the one from like ODST or from Reach. But the thing is, I'm not really a fan of this one because it looks small in Chief's hands. If I can just get into his hands. Yeah, it just looks a bit too small when Chief is holding it. But the good news is, if you have the Mattel Halo weapons, like for example the assault rifle that came with the Halo 4 Chief, or Halo 5 Chief, it could fit in his hands and he can hold it, and that just looks a whole lot better. It looks a whole lot better than this one. You see, this one is a bit too small for Chief. But yeah, that is awesome. But anyway, continuing with his accessories, as you can see, he comes with 2 wide open hands, 2 gun holding hands, 2 closed fists, and a hand where he has 2 fingers pointing outward. And I'll just take off the hand here. Now for me, the wide open hands, I actually had a much tighter fit than the others, and that worried me, so I just took like sandpaper and I sanded down the pegs a bit. They're still a bit tight, but at least they don't feel too tight, I should say. Just gonna pop this hand in. So as you can see, he has these hands, and if you want, you could have him like he's talking through a communicator trying to contact UNSC or something like that. But yeah, take this out. I'm just gonna put a fisted hand in it. Same thing with this. So first take out the weapon and swap the hand. Like so. So, yeah, really great figure. Now, again, if you have the Mattel weapons, they can work. Though, for the Magnum here, and yes, there is tape there, I will explain why. I had to sand down the handle by a lot to... Damn. Stand. I had to sand down the Magnum so that he could hold it well. Now he does hold it at a bit of... It did hold it at a bit of an angle, but after like shaving down the handle a bit, he can kind of hold it straight, kinda, but not really. And there's tape there because originally it was very loose when you plugged it in, but with the tape it does help out a little bit. You see it'll stay on, but yeah, because of how tight it is, it does pull this off. Just remove that, plug it back in. But yeah, again, if you have the Mattel weapons like the battle rifle and sniper, they will work on this guy. And one thing I forgot to mention, the assault rifle can be stored on his back, like so. Though not really a, I mean, it does stay on there, but again, I prefer this one. And this does peg into the back. You can't see that. This does peg into the back as well. So yeah, that just looks a whole lot better. I just take the weapon off. And another example, the battle rifle fits on as well. Unfortunately, the sniper rifle does not. Even on this flat side, you can't really get the peg into the hole because of this little piece here. But anyway, yeah, really great Master Chief figure. Really great. But anyway, posability, his head can turn side to side. It can move up about that far. It can look down a bit more. His arms can fully rotate. They can swing out to the side that far. And these are... They can swing out to the side that far, actually. But because of these shoulder pads, it kind of hinders it. He has a bicep swivel. He has a little butterfly joint. No, though not by much. He has double jointed elbows. And all the hands can fully rotate and move back and forth. The one thing I wish the hands on the gun holding hand, or no, not the hands, the joints. Yeah, that's what word I'm looking for. The joints on the gun holding hands had a horizontal hinge so that they can move up and down instead of back and forth. But oh well. And like I said, I already did the mod on this guy, so he can crunch a whole lot forward now. Okay, that actually didn't sound good. It can move side to side and rotate a bit. Because originally he didn't move that far, but yeah, okay, that little crack there didn't sound good. Hopefully it didn't break. And he can kind of turn at the waist, but not by much. Oops. His legs can move outward that far. Almost to splits. And yes, there is tape in this, on this leg, because this leg was very loose, so I put tape around the ball peg and it helped a little bit. He has a thigh swivel. Oh, I forgot it can move forward and back. Well, not really back due to his butt. Again, thigh swivel. Double jointed knees, which is really tight. And his ankles, his feet can move forward and back. Has an ankle pivot and toe joint. So yeah, really well articulated. Though I wish he had more posability in the torso, and we wouldn't have to mod this. But anyway, that's pretty much all I can say about this guy. Really great figure, really fun to pose and have and whatnot. And again, if you did this mod, then well, it'll be much better. Now, there is someone that actually did the mod on Instagram, but I might post a link to it so you guys can, Actually, no, I actually saw someone else do this mod, so I might post a link to his video in the description. But anyway, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next year.